Do you think, and this is going to be a big offseason discussion topic, Jim, do you think when he becomes a free agent, the Mets will pursue him?
I would be surprised if they don't. And I understand, if I were the GM and if I was in Billy Appler's shoes, I would be pouring cold water on it right now and keep the expectations low. But let's think about this for a second. Right? He's going to be paid the highest paid player that we've ever seen in the sport. It's going to be north of $500 million. There are not many teams out there that can pay that. Maybe the Dodgers, maybe the Angels. Certainly the Mets can do it with Steve Cohen's pocketbook and his checkbook. Maybe the Giants. That's about 4 teams. And there might be a 5th team in there, outside chance Yankees, outside chance Padres. So you have a 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chance to sign him. Now, are you going to tell me that the general manager that signed Ohtani originally, who the Mets have right now, is going to sit it out and not try to pursue Shohei Ohtani with the wealthiest and biggest checkbook in the sport? I'm having a hard time believing that they're going to sit that out, Gary. I really am not buying it. I understand why they would tamp down the expectations, but I think they're going to be in it.
So how do you manage that when you hear what Steve Cohen said recently about the way he's going to approach next season and maybe not write the huge checks to veterans like he did this past offseason?
I mean, I think that's part of keeping the expectations down, right? And I think this, when you get into a negotiation like this, and teams will pull out for whatever reason, they will decide they're not going to negotiate, right? Whether it's the Dodgers. I don't know if the Dodgers will even go to that type of number. You never know until you're in the middle of that negotiation, right? So teams come in and out of that. So you have a chance, not only a 1 in 4, 1 in 5 chance, but you could end up being 1 of 2 if you play the long game here and are just willing to stay in there. Again, it's going to be hard to keep a secret. There's no question. Like, the agent wants one of the New York teams in it or both to bid up the prices on the LA teams, of course. But I think in the end, it's going to be too alluring and too tempting to not be in that conversation and see if you can bring him to New York, because not just the benefits on the field, we know that, but on the off the field, all of the ancillary, and it will be huge revenue numbers coming in, the international numbers, all of the things, the sales that would happen with just that one signing of Ohtani. In a lot of ways, it would pay for at least half of the contract, I think, by itself.